Also, what we're real excited about is the DC Artist Alley line. So previously we were going to artists and having them design 3 or 4 figures. We're changing it up a little bit, and we're working with more artists, or bringing you more artists, having you design a one-of-a-kind, unique experience with a bit more storytelling. So starting off with none other than Brant Peters, who's famed in the vinyl industry, his take on the Joker. There's just so much detail in this one piece. I think it's pretty incredible. Between faces and all the sides of the organ grinder, the translucent flames, the deco on the face. So we've been sitting on this for a little while. We're really excited to finally show it to you and bring it to you in person. Look for this to hit stores later this year, working with prices. So you'll probably hear something within the next month or so about when to expect to see final in-store date. Yes, Brittany Lee, her take on Catwoman. For those who don't know, Brittany Lee does papercraft. So her artwork is inspired, so it's just layered paper. So we gave that life in 3D. So our sculptor Jack Matthews did a great job in bringing what is only 2D in the most basic form, and really giving it life and depth and making it make sense in the round, and just so much detail throughout the piece. I think it's a really, really great representation of her artwork, similar to what we did with the Show Morase line a couple years back. Batman by Attack Peter, again, one of our favorite artists that we've just collected his posters over time. It finally made sense to introduce him and bring him to the line. He does a lot of vinyl or linoleum cut and wood cut prints. So we have this print hanging in our office, and just wanted to make a statue of it. So this is obviously still a work in progress, but we wanted to introduce it. So it just got here just in time for the show. Obviously his take on Batman, trying to capture all the fine scribing and detailing and all the scales. There's a ton of detail. We're still working on it, but it's going to be, it already is an impressive piece, and it's just going to be great. Trying to give the best part about this is giving it life in 3D, and giving you something really to experience and enjoy from all angles. So again, look for TBD pricing. Don't know about in-stores yet, but probably early 2021. Next up, Patrick Ballesteros. For those who don't know, he does a great series called 25-Cent Wonders. So it's characters reimagined as children riding in those old, riding in those old 25-cent machines outside of super and grocery stores. So here we have Slade Wilson and Dick Grayson riding in the Batmobile, seemingly after Dick Grayson captured Robin, tied him up, taped him up, maybe bringing him to the Joker. His little sword says "Bad Boys." Fun little details here. It's also that Patrick's son has worked and actually created the little illustrations you see on the base. So it was a really great collaboration on so many levels. So he gave us a full suite of characters. So we have, I don't know if you can get Batman. There's a little Joker on the other side. If you can, he's pretty good. Super, super cute. And then there's even a surprise Harley on the far side. So much fun with this piece, and it's just so much storytelling in one unique piece. It's a great representation of Patrick as a whole and his artwork, and excited to look for that in probably early 2021, so stay tuned for more details. Cool, here we are. Last but definitely not least is a Zach Heffelfinger Batman. Zach is an actual artist on the SpongeBob series, so obviously you see some inspiration there, Ren and Stimpy-esque, but this is Batman being carried by his Robin. So we have a Damian Wayne Robin, a Nightwing, and a Red Hood, all struggling to keep Batman afloat, and is just a fun form. So much storytelling, so many fun angles for this piece. No, absolutely not. So definitely drove our sculptor a bit wild on this one, Joe Mena, who just did a killer job. But it's a lot of fun, and it's just one that kind of stops you, and you can't help but smile when you see this. So it gives you a whole new take on Batman that we previously haven't done before.